What's going on, Tube U? Can you hear me? Back again. Today, we ain't working on a Hemi though. Not even working on a V8, but we working. I'm gonna put a radiator in this Altima. I already got everything just about disassembled. I reckon the only thing you're gonna need is a good socket set. Right now I got a 10mm and 13. I did this backwards. You usually want to take the ground cable off instead of the power, but either way, you ain't got no power in the car, so you gotta worry about shorting nothing out. Bright side, gotta get this door. Gonna fix that too. No tags. Don't do that. You remember that video and you was pointing out everything that was broke on my car? Look at the bumper.
Okay, well that wasn't my fault.
Look at the scratch. Look at the dent. It wasn't your fault.
No.
Well, tell YouTube what was your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Oh. So yeah, guys. I'm gonna go ahead on and get started. Get my gloves on. Just went and took a big boy shit. So good now.
Nobody need to know that.
Hi. Where did we start? I think I'm gonna take this front bumper support off. Turn the camera back around.
Online that you can look at.
Yeah, it's a Chillums manual. I could buy the book for like 20 bucks.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you everything that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, you heard of Chillums before, right?
I used to have them for my car.
Oh, for real? Yeah. I mean, I don't think I need it. I think it's pretty straightforward. I can see a support here. The bumper here got to come off. And then everything else should just be from the top.
I thought radiators just slipped down inside and then got bolted back or something.
I think back in the day they did. Yeah, nowadays you got this, that, and that to take off. But we'll get it. All right, Tube U. I just want to make a mental note. Or not mental, because it would have been to myself. But when you're jacking these cars up, if you're working on an Altima, you want to come and jack right here. Hold on, low power mode. Yeah, you want to jack on this bracket right here. It's got like a cutout right there. That's where you want to be jacking up at. Anywhere along these body welds, you don't want to jack up. First of all, because you're gonna have a hard time getting a jack or a jack stand under there. And I hope if you're watching this video, you're working with jack stands. If not, that car gonna fall on you and rest in peace. But if you are, which you should be, yeah, you want your jack stand right here on the body wheel. You don't want the jack on the body wheel. So as you can see on the other side of the car, right here, I got the jack right there. So I'm about to go and put this other jack stand down. I mean, I don't know if you got to jack the car up or not. I would assume that you probably don't. But the way that I'm draining the car, draining the fluid out of it, I want to be able to get a bucket under there. So yeah, if you're working on a lift, which we got one behind us right there, then you probably not even watching this video. But anywho, make sure that your jack is on the body welds. I mean your jack stand, not the jack. And then yeah, next I'm gonna work on getting all these unnecessary parts off the front. Y'all could tell front end damage to this car if anybody ever get a collision with an Altima. God damn, look what you got. So much play you got right here. That shit gonna crush. Anywho, stay tuned. All right, Tube U. So you're gonna need a 13mm socket, preferably a deep socket. I'll show you right here. It's a 10mm, don't mind, but you're gonna need a deep socket like that right there. It's probably about 4 inches long, like some of y'all. Anywho, you got 3 bolts right here that's gonna go through the bumper support. Gonna take those off. 3 on this side, gonna take those off. Got an airbag sensor right here. Wanna just pull that out. Got a special tool right here for it. Panel puller. Go to Amazon and order one of those. Or you can just use a flathead. I prefer that tool though, it's a lot easier. I didn't look at a guide, so I really don't know, but just from what I'm looking at, from my experience, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pull these 2 lower ones out here, because that's holding the support up for the radiator right there. Got 2 more on that side, of course. Got one right here, and one at the top. So once I pull all these off, I'm assuming all this should be ready to go. So that's what I'm about to do now. And I'll be right back with y'all. It don't hurt to have you a long extension. I'm gonna say this one is probably about 8 inches or so. Anywho, you need a long extension. And you just want to come through and take these bolts out right here. Should be reverse. That's forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looks like they all the same size, so you don't have to be too careful about not mixing them up. Sounds like it's still pretty tight. Another 10mm bolt right here. You want to take that off as well. We'll get to that. We'll get all the heavy duty bolts off right now. Come on this side, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. You got your one at the top right here. Again, these are 13mm bolts. Alright, got them 4 off. So, I believe, let's see if we loose. Uh-oh, y'all, we getting a little loose now. Getting loose here, buddy. Gotta look behind here. Should be some bolts up under here, if I'm not mistaken. Some type of support. So, I'm gonna find out what needs to be unbolted next. Once I find out, I'll let y'all know. All right, Tube You, I'm back, man. Got that ragged ass radiator out. The process in getting it out is long. I'm sorry I couldn't record and show y'all. There was a lot going on. Was trying to get all this shit out. But basically, I'm gonna start right here. Got these 2 little clips. Granny had to pull them off for me because I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but yeah. So you can take these out right here, right? Once you get those off, a video said that you didn't have to evacuate the system, but I think it's 10 times easier. Once I got this condenser, evaporator, and once I got the AC lines off of the evaporator coil, I evacuated it, pulled this up and out, and then once I got the evaporator off, I was able to come down here with my pry tool. I'm telling you, boy, you better invest in one of these right here. It's a 1 tool, fix it all. So yeah, I got up under there like such, wiggled it out like that. Same thing on that side. As far as the hoses go, you're gonna have a challenge with that. Nissan did do the due diligence of leaving the hoses, the clamps up right here. Oh yeah, leaving these up, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna leave it just like that. And all of them were facing the up direction, which they should have been. So it makes the job a lot easier. I'll show you right here. Those right there, slide them back about 2 or 3 inches. I actually took it off right here. I thought I was gonna be able to slide that whole assembly out, but I didn't have to. So yeah, man, if you got any type of mechanically inclined skills, you should be able to do this, because I'm not a full-time mechanic and I got it out. I don't know if the hard part gonna be putting it back in. I think the hard part was taking it out. So y'all see, that's the picture right there. I didn't have to take the fan out. I had to deal with none of that. Other people was talking about they took the fan, took this off. I like to work smart, not hard. Take off what you need to. Basically, once you get all this right here disassembled, you can see the evaporator coil moving. And once you get the evaporator coil off, it's kind of downhill from there. Sorry I ain't show y'all exactly everything. But like I said, if you're mechanically inclined, you'll know what you're doing. If not, then you probably should hire a mechanic. So yeah, that's what we're working with. I'll go ahead and put the radiator in now. And I would, at this moment, I would be like, just repeat everything in the opposite of what you did, but it really ain't no guide to this. I didn't get the children's book. I'm probably glad I didn't get the children's book, because that motherfucker would have been complicated as shit. But you gotta read, man. So I'm finna get start putting this in. And yeah, I'll be back with y'all shortly. All right, guys. So one thing I think that's important is you want to lay this radiator, the new radiator, right beside the old radiator, so you can see exactly everything that you need to take off. I believe this is the bottom. This is the top of the radiator right here. So basically everything you see right here, you just want to transfer it over there. So these little pegs, and by you doing it like this right here, you can't get lost with orientation. So it came off like that, so it's gonna go back on just like that right here. Done. Grab my pliers. See the way this is facing, the direction is facing up. Take that. I know somebody out there like, man, why are you using them little bitty pliers? That's all I got. Want me to use some bigger pliers? Donate. So yeah, that's the direction it's in. Just want to take it off. Hold it in my hand like that. Just walk it over here. Put it right back on, just like that. Tighten that down, like such. You can't get lost with your rings, because you can see right here where it came off at. Just want to put it back right there. Oh, buddy. There we go. Yeah, if your shit do that, just whack it. It'll get right. Like that. Go ahead and pull this back down. Let's see if we can get up under, like such. And then, yeah, from there, it's all about putting it back in. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and good luck to y'all. First things first, put this hose back on. So I got it disconnected from here at the top, so I can actually work it like I need to now. So I think putting it on gonna be a lot easier than taking it off. Be careful, because you're working with a radiator. So you see I got this tool in my hand. Go ahead and put that down. You don't want nothing to touch these fins right here. See, it's already got a bulge on it right there. Probably can't see that, but that's from the factory. I used to work in a cool factory, so I know how delicate these are. Take your little clip, just like we did earlier. I'll put it back where it came, like that. Remove this cap, like such. Get your trash can, keep that handy. And go ahead and move that forward so I can not struggle with it, like such. Okay, take my tool, put it down, get my other hand. Go ahead and work that in. Telling y'all, boy, this shit tight, boy. Damn, Nissan, you couldn't give me 2 more inches on this hose? Fucking trying to save 30 cents. No, fuck that, trying to save 2 cents. Making my job hard. That's alright, though. My name is Teasy, and I can fix it all. It's a challenge, though, I'll tell you what, boy. Fuck you, Nissan. Okay. So y'all heard that pop. That don't sound too good. Just get this out of my way. I can't really work that down back off in here like I want to. Maybe that'll give me some more playroom back here. Actually, no, that's not gonna work like I thought it was. So let's see.
What exactly are you doing?
Trying to get this fucking hose down here on. Giving me a hard time. Excuse the lingo. The lingue. Language. So the problem I'm having is my clip is too tight right now to go over that. So I'm gonna have to hold that clip open and push it back on there like such. Okay. Can you? Nah, you can't help me record. No, that might be good enough. Fuck, it ain't on there like it was. I want to do everything back factory like it was. That's one of my biggest goals with fixing anything. I'm gonna put it back like it started. See where I'm pushing on the plastic, not on the radiator. Just a hint. Don't make no sense to go spend $200 on the radiator and then have to go back and spend $200 more because you popped it trying to put it in. Ah, that would make my day. Fuck my tool go. Alright. Anybody out there lose tools while y'all working? Like, you know the tools, like right where you was working it, but you still can't find it. Oh yeah, look at that. Take the camera. Bring the camera back there.
You can see.
Oh, you can see it right there? Okay, cool. All right, so take my clip, push it up. I got one more hose. I ain't got no hose, y'all. All right, I missed the trash can, so what? All right, I just want to find that hose. It go right through here, and put her on.
Where?
And cut back over here. This hose. I think it's a transmission line if I ain't mistaken, y'all. Don't lose that joint like I did. So I just want to work that through this little hole over here on this side where it came from. If I can get my fingers back there. Kind of tight.
No, I can't even record it.
Too tight back there. So you can see it coming out right about now. Should be. Got my hand on the top of it. Come here, little bitch. Come here, little bitch. Come here, little bitch. Oh, she fell. It's alright. I got eyes on you. Oh, bitch. There we go. Alright, y'all. There we go, right there. So, take this cap back off. Grab my tool. Wiggle that down. There. Slide this up as far as you can. To where you at least want to be 3/4 of the ways up. Pushing this on like such. I'm probably more than 3/4, but the more the better. That's what she said, right? Lord. Y'all excuse my channel, man. It's not a kid channel. Whole lot of N-word and B-words going on in this channel, so mom and dads, hide your children from King Hemi channel. Wonder why they mouth so filthy. Cause I stress over cars and working on them. Look at this, man. Y'all see the shit Nissan put me through? I would definitely prefer to be working on the Dodge or fucking Chrysler or some shit, man. This in the way. And for the record, I do not like working on non-American cars. For this reason right here. Fucking, what Nissan anyway? Is that Chinese? No. Japanese or some shit? Korean? There we go. Alright guys, so that's done. And that's it for real. Radiator, new radiator in. Just gonna push this through. Like such. Watch that little tab. Just like that. Come over, push that in, and set it down. Just like that, y'all. Get my little tool, set this in here properly. And I feel like this is probably one of the most important parts because this is your radiator support. It's really the only thing that supports the radiator. These little tabs right here. So you want to make sure that's sitting in there nice and flush. Like how mine's not sitting in there nice and flush. Got a gap right there. You want to make sure that you get it in there right. Do it the first time right, and that'll be the last time. Just like that. That's how you want it. Same thing on this side. I thought I said something. There we go, guys. And it's take patience, man. If you don't have patience, don't take your car apart or nobody else's, because I started a little bit after 12, and it's going on 4 o'clock now.
About 3:30.
Which is that. So I believe we'll put these on right here, like such. Well, I feel like a certified technician right now, boy. I ain't not certifying me, but me. I ain't went to nobody's school, y'all. I ain't just broken no cars in my life to learn how to fix them. My daddy told me that when I was young. But you ain't breaking enough of these motherfuckers. You should learn how to fix them. He told me that. And it's crazy because my daddy would never let me modify my own cars. Like, not at the crib, you know. He always thought I was gonna break something, which I did. I always broke some in the process of trying to fix some. And I always just hid whatever I broke. If it wasn't a mechanical problem. Like, see that right there? You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that's flush, sitting there right. Like I said earlier in the video, you want to make it look like Nissan been here, not the neighborhood mechanic. That's probably the wrong way, right? Let's see. Y'all see that? See the difference? If something not working, don't be afraid to try something different, man. There you go. Now your radiator support. Remember, these are your radiator support, so you want to make sure these are right by all means necessary. Make sure that's right. So, got the new radiator in, guys. It's all about putting everything back together now. Just reverse of what you did. You know what I mean? If you took all this apart, you can put it back together. Might be a little challenge. I know for me, it's easier to take it apart. No, it's easier to put it back together for me than it is to take it apart. And some people, it's completely opposite. It's easier for people to take it apart than it is to put it back together. It's the easy part to me. So, I'm finna try to shoot through this. We're losing daylight. Really not much more to show you here, you know what I'm saying? If you got this far, then you did the job. I'll show y'all once I got everything back together. Headlight definitely got to come out. Why? I don't know, but you can't finagle this right here if the headlight's in the way. You know what I mean? So you want to take your headlight out. It's 2 10mm bolts. One here. Well, actually, it's 3. This car's missing one, I believe. There's one on this side, one up here, and this one right here. So you take those out, and the headlight should pop out. And from there, I mean, it's a cakewalk, man. But I appreciate y'all watching right now. Appreciate y'all. If you're still watching, go ahead and shoot me a subscribe, like, and comment. Go ahead and put this back together, and I'll get back with y'all shortly. All right, guys. So you can see, we got everything back together. One thing I want to note, these bolts right here, you don't have to take out, because you're not going to take the fan off of the car unless you're replacing the fan. But yeah, these 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, don't even deal with those. I'm sorry. Baby said cut it out of the video, but just want to make a note of that. See if it's gonna stay still. It usually don't. Until I get my hand on it. Look at that. Oh yeah, that seems about right. So yeah, we'll hold that right there, like such.
It's leaking.
Where? That ain't good. Still leaking.
Sound thirsty.
It is, ain't shit in it.
No.
That's a scary feeling.
What?
That shit.
Oh yeah, it is.
I think this clip could come up somehow. Where's it coming from? I don't know. Let me move this clip up a little bit. Could go a lot more. See one on that line that it needs to be on, but I would assume that's high enough. Just because you assume don't mean it's right. Yeah, I see where it's leaking. Back right here. Right, that should fix that. Probably wasted a half a gallon, goddammit.
No.
Oh, it's just coming off the top. I see it. I'm pouring it too fast. This hole only so big.
It smells good.
You wanna drink it?
No. Look at that messy me.
I swear to God. Put a radiator in, but can't put fluid in it. Goddamn shame. Oh yeah, that's so satisfying. I'm still making a mess. Don't be like Teasy, guys. Keep it neat. That's why I got all this paper towel. Not paper towels. I got all these towels up on there. Please be nice and save me $15. Lady at the auto parts store said it'd take 3 though, so we ain't getting that day. Uh-oh, Mike. Damn it, I should've just added water. Matter of fact, I might.
Add water.
Say add water. Yeah, add water back to it and take it back. Right, exactly. Hope they don't check the seal. Somebody gonna be mad as shit when they buy this. You're welcome. Maybe one all the way in. Y'all see, y'all. Look, man, I can't take my medicine no more, so y'all, I'll be off a little bit.
The part is over there.
Where? Oh, right by my feet. Y'all, I can't take my medicine no more, so I've been off a little lately. Alright. Instead, I want to fix this hose a little bit better. I ain't sitting on that line like I wanted to. Okay. That's on there. Go ahead and sip that up for me, babe.
Hmm? Ew.
Hell no. I'd be dead as shit if I drank that. Hey.
Are we done? Are you done?
We done, man.
Recording?
Yeah, y'all want to figure out how to put a bump on an Altima, better use somebody else's YouTube video, because I ain't finna go through it and tell you. There's a lot of screws and little clips that you push in here. That's it. Appreciate you watching. Subscribe to the video. Yeah, I'm out. Two of you got everything back together. Baby finna be back rolling. I got cars match colors and stuff. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, we got it did though. Appreciate all the help. So yeah, just stay tuned to the next video. So happy ass, man. You was smiling 2 hours ago. You didn't even know it.
2 hours ago.